Hi, I'm Coach John. I want to welcome you to BusinessWhitt's Better Business Results Show. Our goal is to simply provide information to you and help you make better decisions, because better decisions equals better results. And today's guest is Steve Seifert. And Steve's a car broker dealer with a unique approach to serving his customers in the car purchasing market. His style is all about the customer. Basic transportation, family SUV, or exotic supercar, just the car you want, wholesale pricing. I'm a customer. It's an amazing experience. A little bit about this unique process, and then tell us a little bit about why you're in this business.
Well, the process is that I represent my customer in the wholesale marketplace, helping them to buy cars at prices and selections they probably couldn't find easily on their own.
When you say the wholesale market, this is a place where the rest of us can't go.
Correct.
I mean, I can't go, right?
Well, you could if you had a dealer credential, but if you don't have it, then you can't get in there. Yes.
I don't have it. And you talk about some of the reasons why you got into this business.
Mm-hmm. I've been a car nut since I was a little kid. Couldn't help it. I've always been fascinated by things automotive. I didn't go into that for a career. I was a chiropractor. Practiced for 37 years here in Irvine, and retired a couple of years ago. But some years ago, a friend of mine who's also an enthusiast had encouraged me. He and I went and took the classes and got our licenses to access the wholesale market. Got our dealer's license, and for me, it was just going to be a hobby to help get cars for family and friends. But I got a car for my sister, then one for her neighbor, then one for their friends, and pretty soon I'm getting calls from people that I don't even know. And so my little hobby was becoming quite an enterprise. Even when I was in practice, I did it part-time. But when I retired, I decided I enjoyed it so much that I became more proactive about it, and that led me down some roads. One of them led to me meeting you.
Well, yeah, and I just bought my car, so I want to say thanks for taking care of that for me.
It was a pleasure.
For me, and one of the reasons I wanted you on the show is that the process, buying a car through you, is so different. Because, we just chatted for a little bit, and you said, hey, here's a bunch of different options, and I explained that I have a low-tech car, and I wanted to go to a high-tech car, and then you gave me some options via email, and I got to be honest with you, I didn't really understand some of those things, so I did some test driving, but I didn't have to go sit in the dealer, and I d't have to pretend like I was going to buy a car or get pressured, and, it was actually pretty, and then the next thing I know, I got a car.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Well, I like to think that I'm on my customer's side. That's maybe how I would look at it, like being your attorney in a legal proceeding. I represent my customer's interest, not the dealership's interest. So that gives me a lot of freedom, and I can feel good about it, sleep well at night.
Well, and I just like to have
feel
somebody
like a
on
good
my
deal.
side, because I've bought plenty of cars, and sitting in there, I don't care who's with me. We don't know as much as the guy over there or the person behind the wall. Besides, the salesperson always goes back, and we know that trick, right?
Sure.
And so that's just not fun. And gosh, it takes like forever.
It can be time consuming, both to research the market, to understand what you want, and then the process of actually finding the car and going through the negotiating process and finalizing the deal. It can take a lot of time. I think the average time spent in a dealership is something like 5 hours on the day that you buy the car.
5 hours.
And that doesn't even count the time that you spent prior to that day.
5 hours. Wow, that's a lot.